Hey there, everybody! Welcome to this reading from now until the end of until the end of the year, until 2020. This is going to be the financial, career, finance, whatever you want to call it, reading from now until the end of the year. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. All you have to do is click read more in the description section. The timestamps are definitely there. If you're on a mobile device, make sure to click on read more. That's where the timestamps are for every single sign. Also, from now on, I will have all the signs split up the following morning after I shoot these videos. So all the dailies and all these videos like this, all the signs split up will be separated and split up by sign, and they will be uploaded at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, tomorrow this video will be all split up by 12 signs, and it will be uploaded at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely keep an eye out for that as well. But welcome everybody. Purple Mangle, hello. Or Magnol, I feel like I always butcher your name, but hello. Marky Marks Tarot, hello. Thank you for being here, really appreciate it. Jacqueline, hello. Nancy, hello. Barb, hello. And Dad, hello. Thank you for being here. Karen Attaway, hello. Thank you for being here as always. And Barb, hello. Thank you for being here as well. Really appreciate it. Let me just, let's see here. And let's see. Is today Friday? I think today's Friday, right? So I have no clue. But I think today is Friday, so I might actually get started early if no questions start rolling in, and I might just get started with the signs. These end of the year readings take a little bit longer anyway, so let's see what happens with this here. But let's see. A Winter, hello, thank you for being here, really appreciate it. It is Friday. That is good to know. You know what? I gotta check one more thing too. So let's see. Let's see here. All right. There we go. Enzo, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Tashi BX, I'm sorry, I actually can't read your name on here because I don't have this thing big enough, so I apologize, but we will be doing Pisces. Pisces will actually be going last, but I will be doing Pisces, of course. I will be covering all the signs, but we're going to get started here in just a minute. You know, I'm actually just going to get started, you know, F it, right? So let's just get started here, and this is going to be for Aries. So Aries, we are going to be doing your financial reading from now until the end of the year. So Aries, let's see what comes up for you. Aries, for your financial reading from now until the end of the year, you have the Magician and the Two of Cups. I feel like you can have whatever you want right now, Aries, as far as money is concerned. So I do like to see that. The Magician says that you can attract finance it, more money into your life, of course. But to me, the Magician also says, like, no stinking thinking, as I always say, because the Magician says whatever we pay attention to, we will attract. I feel like if you're looking for, like, new opportunities to make money as well with the Magician says that you could have hidden talents, gifts, or abilities that could make you money, or you already are making money off of, like, a hidden talent, gift, skill, or ability. And I feel like that would be a really good idea for you here, Aries, to kind of like look into ways of making money through like your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. The Magician is kind of like, I feel like it's saying for you, Aries, that you're stepping into your power financially. So I feel like some of you could be probably maybe having better finances than you ever had in your entire life. Is that going to be true for all of you? No, of course not. But for some of you, I feel like it is. The Two of Cups could represent improvements in a relationship as well. It could say, like, if you are in a relationship, your partner could be making more money, and that could be something that also kind of like stabilizes your position. For others, this could just say that you are matching up perfectly with something that you want or something that you desire in your life financially. So it could be like a perfect match for a job. So if you're waiting for a job, I feel like there could be a job, and I'm already choking tonight, Aries. So it could be a job. For others, I feel like this could be also a business as well, and it could be very good for you. For a small percentage of you, I feel like this could be a business partner What's really weird is I get this for you all the time, Aries, that I get justice with a business partner. So if you had like a falling out, or if something like, for some of you, I don't think there was like some huge falling out with a business partner or anything like that. I feel like there could have just been like minor issues with a business partner or someone, and I feel like this could be you kind of like healing from that, or it could be you kind of like burying the hatchet in a lot of ways with someone as well, and in regarding finances is what I would say here. So I do like to see that for you. By the way, if you're retired, could represent like making money on the side as well. People who are retired always comment my videos saying, I'm retired, I can't make money. I'm like, no, wrong. You could definitely make money. There's tons of stuff you could do. But anyway, next, Aries, you have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. I feel like there could be like a new beginning for a lot of you. The Queen of Swords, I feel like, is you just like taking care of yourself. I feel like this is also experience. Like for some of you, this is pretty straightforward, right? For some of you, this could just say that you're going to be making more money based off of time, like based off the amount of experience you have. So it's like the longer you do something, the more money you make. That's pretty obvious, I think, for most of us. But for some of you, I feel like this is very good. I feel like this could be like a business that you're working on. And I feel like you could be, maybe you've been working on this business. I keep getting 3 years for you. You have the Three of Wands here as well. So I feel like for some of you, it could be like something that you've been doing for the past 3 or 4, maybe 5 years. I said this last night to you as well. I keep getting the same message for you, Aries. So I would say if you've made any changes in the past 3 or 4 or 5 years, I feel like there are going to be like your next year, like towards the end of this year, like moving into the end of the year, and also next year, I feel like you are going to be seeing a lot of like better results financially on whatever it is you're working on. So I love that for you, Aries. For others, I do feel like this could be a legal matter. You do have the Justice card here as well. What I would say to you is if you're dealing with a legal matter that involves finances, that is also kind of where you're waiting. I just see more waiting here. I talked about this at the beginning of the year. I said that according to Chris's Crappy Astrology, that if you're involved in something legal this year, it's probably going to take time, or there will be delays. Next year is much better as far as I'm concerned, as far as Chris's Crappy Astrology is concerned. So I would just say that, maybe there will be delays in something financial that's also legal, but I do like that for you. And finally, again, Justice and the Three of Wands. So like I said, some of you could be waiting for legal results involving finances. It could be like a settlement or something like that here with these cards. For others, this is pretty straightforward to me. The Justice card is cause and effect. It says if you do X, you get Y, so it's like if you put work into your business, you're going to make more money. If you put more work into your job, you're going to make more money. Plain and simple with the Justice card. So I really like to see that. I also feel like it's a card of responsibility, but this to me would say that you're taking more responsibility over your finances, and that will just lead to more money coming in for you. So I like that. For some of you, I feel like you could be clearing up. I would say for those of you, what's popping into my head is very specific. I would say if you're born closer to the Pisces side of things, I feel like this could be saying that you're kind of like wrapping things up. And I feel like it's saying that you are also, I feel like you could be kind of like straightening out your finances in some way, if that makes sense. But it feels like something that's been like a long burden, basically, is what's popping into my head. So if you've had like a lot of burdens here, as far as finances are concerned, I feel like this could be you like kind of cleaning things up. For others, I feel like the Three of Wands says explore. So if you're like looking for new ways to make money or anything like that, this basically says try as much as you can, because there will be success through exploration. For some of you, it could be like money at a distance as well. So if you're like working with long distance locations, foreign countries, anything like that, I feel like there could be more money for you there, Aries. But Aries, that looks awesome. So thank you, Aries. Really appreciate it. And Taurus, let's see what we have for you, Taurus people, and Taurus. Taurus, you have the Eight of Swords here coming up financially, and the Devil. Let's see. The rest of this looks much more positive, Taurus, is what I would say to you. So I feel like that this is saying you need to set yourself free, of course, Eight of Swords, needing to kind of like get yourself unstuck. You have the Moon and the Seven of Cups. It's typical Taurus reading. You have the Moon and the Seven of Cups, but you also have the King of Pentacles and the Sun. So a lot of you could be worried about your financial security, or you could be lacking focus towards like throughout the end of this year. about what you need to work on financially. I feel like you just need to pick something and see it through to the end. For some of you, what's popping into my head, this is not true for all of you, Taurus. So again, take it or leave it. You know, if this doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. But what I would say here is that I feel like for some of you, it's about seeing something through to the end. I feel like it's about completion. I feel like it's about like just needing to finish something. But it's like you're worried about future results. So some of you, maybe you're wanting to start like a project or a business or a different job, but you're kind of like worried, you know, will this work out in the future? I feel like you need to let go of those fears here, Taurus, is what I'd say to you. For others, I feel like this is saying any bad habits, you definitely like need to let them go. This could be like watching too much TV. You know, it could be anything. It could say you're, you know, like who is it? Kelly Rosano always says your health is in your wealth, or your wealth is in your health, right? So this could be like your health as well, and needing to get healthy so that you can make more money. Pretty much anything here with these cards. For others, I feel like this is saying that, you don't have to settle, is what's popping into my head. I keep getting like, make a deal with the devil on the devil card, of course, but I feel like it's saying, but I feel like that's not the message. I feel like it's saying you don't have to settle. Like, I feel like some of you are like, oh, well, I'll never be able to get this business going, so I'm just going to work at my job for the rest of my life, and I'm not going to escape. I feel like some of you need to like realize that you don't have to do that with these two cards. Next, Taurus, you have the Moon and the King of Pentacles. So the Moon says, get out of your head, is what I feel like it's saying to you. I feel like it's saying, let go of the fears, get out of your head with this Moon card and start moving forward. I feel like this could be, you know, the Moon is a card of bewilderment. It's a card of almost like being shocked that something is happening. And the King of Pentacles would be financial stability. So for some of you, it could be that you are becoming more financially stable, and that could be shocking to you, is kind of what I'm getting on these two cards. I also feel for some of you, this could just be like slow and steady progress. You're a Taurus, so that would make perfect sense to me. But the King of Pentacles is a card of being very like enterprising and having a lot of good business ideas or work ideas, job ideas. This would represent needing to share those ideas as well. You always get the card, like you always get the Queen of Wands, for example, Taurus, and that's a card of needing to speak up at work. Or you get like the Six of Pentacles or the Six of Diamonds when I use the playing cards, and it's the same thing. Six of Diamonds is a card of imposter syndrome. It's a card of not speaking up, not sharing your like business ideas and things like that. And Six of Diamonds says, like, there could be a lot of luck for you if you share your ideas, if you get over yourself, basically. So get over yourself, Taurus, is what I feel like this is saying, in the nicest way possible, of course. But I feel for some of you, this is saying that your dreams, your ideas, your fantasies that you have financially are very fertile. These two cards just require you to bring your dreams down to earth. I've been saying this all year. So I feel like there's like a lot of opportunity for you to do that there. And finally, you have the Sun and the Seven of Cups. This is pretty obvious, is what I would say to you. Sun, best card in the deck. Seven of Cups says focus on what you want. You will get it. But the Sun says maybe, and with the Seven of Cups says, maybe you are confused about what you need to be working on financially to improve your financial status between now and the end of the year. But the Sun is like pointing you in a direction. It could be saying like write a book. It could be saying start a business. It could be saying go get a job somewhere else. It could be saying any of that. It could be telling you ask somebody for money. That just popped into my head. Or ask for a loan. Get a business loan. You know, all this other stuff as well. And you know, that's what I would do here. I feel like a lot of people tell me, like, you know, a lot of people talk to me and they're like, oh, you know, taking a business loan is risky. I'm like, yeah, but crossing the street is risky, right? It's like I always tell these people, it's like people, I think we have a lot of fears of like starting a business and doing all this other stuff, and it's like, yeah, but at least if you did it and it failed, you tried, right? At least if you die, you can say to whoever you consider your creator, or if it's nobody, that at least you tried, right? So and that's popping into my head right now. So I feel like some of you just need to try. And just need to get started. And so what? You know, so what if you default on a loan? It's not the end of the world, right? It happens all the time. One of my favorite authors of all time, James Altucher, he says all the time, like, contracts are meant to be broken. They get broken all the time. It's what happens, right? And so what? So I feel like some of you just need to kind of get started on something here. But ultimately, I feel like this is very good for you. I feel like there's like a lot of success here. I feel like there's a lot of growth here as well for you, Taurus. So I love it. Very good for you is what I would say. I would just say focus. But so what I want to say also, Taurus, before I forget, is that I feel like the Sun is like pointing to something here that you need to do with your attention. So just as I always say with the Sun, pay attention to your attention. It is guiding you towards success, plain and simple. I feel like this could be a lot of success at work as well. If you have a job, I feel like there could be raises, promotions, pretty much anything coming in with that card. But Taurus, I love it. So thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini, what do we have for you, Gemini people? Gemini, here we go. Gemini, you have the Empress here in the Page of Pentacles. So this is very good. I feel like for some of you, this could just be a new job coming in for you. So I love it. If you're looking for a new job, I feel like this is just saying something new is going to be extremely abundant for you. Something new is going to lead to a lot of money. So I love this. To me, the Page of Pentacles is also a very funny card because the Page of Pentacles can represent anxiety about finances, but it also says you will be getting good news about finances, right? So it's kind of like a weird card because it says you could be all worried and in your head about money, but actually you're going to get good news about money as well. So I feel like some of you could be needing to realize that things are actually probably going better than you realize. To me, the Page of Pentacles is also a card that is a card of needing to have an effect. I always say this. To me, the Page of Pentacles is like having a matchbook, but not striking the match. The Page of Pentacles says you need to strike the match on something. You need to kind of be the catalyst that makes something happen in your life. So it's kind of like saying just do it, almost like the Fool card with the Page of Pentacles. The Empress, abundance, success. I feel that for a lot of you, this is a card, I always say that to me, the Empress card is a card of coming out of the cold. To me, the Empress card is a card of going from like winter to spring. So I feel like some of you could be experiencing like a financial rebirth with this Empress card here. And I feel like that will be very good for you. It's also, of course, a card of abundance and fertility. So I love this. This combination to me here, Gemini, could be saying that you could be just birthing a new idea as far as money is concerned. So I feel like this is saying that there are new ideas that you could be starting financially that lead to like a lot of success and a lot of growth, Gemini. So I love this. The Page of Pentacles, like I said, something new. So I feel like there's something new. I would definitely pay attention to your dreams and your daydreams as well. I feel like you could be getting messages. Pages, to me, do represent messages or communication coming in through something. So I feel like there could be communication coming in with these two cards from something, basically. Next, you have the Strength card in the Emperor. For some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with a fire sign in your life. This could be in your love life, your business life, pretty much anything. And I feel like it could be, this person, if you're dealing with a person, could have an effect on your finances, probably for the better. I always tell people, like, I literally said this last night. It might have been to you, Gemini, that I always say, don't let, someone being in a relationship, for example, affect your finances. But at the same time, I find that people who are in positive relationships, usually their finances increase just because they're just in something positive, right? So I do feel that's what's popping into my head on these two cards. For others, I feel like this is saying have a plan. Again, Saturn and Capricorn, we need to have a plan for something that we are going to be doing, whatever it is, to make money. Again, even if you're retired, this could be like you dealing with a financial advisor. Maybe you're working on investments and things like that. This is just saying follow a plan. Make sure to follow a plan, and you will be much more successful. The Strength card, to me, I feel like I've said this to you as well, Gemini, that the Strength card, to me, can just represent shocking people, or doing something that people just like kind of like proving people wrong in a lot of ways. But even at that, sometimes it can just be you exceeding people's expectations in work or in business. It could be you like starting a business and maybe like nobody in your family has ever started a business, and it's like, but you do it, and they're all like shocked that you could do it. So I feel like this could be you shocking other people. It could also be you kind of like standing up for yourself at work and again, kind of like shocking people. That's what's popping into my head. Whatever it is, I feel like it's a good thing, Gemini. So I would definitely do it. And yeah, that's what I would say here. For others, I just get like a new job. The Emperor to me is just a card of new work. So I feel like for some of you, the Emperor could just be saying that there's just a new job coming in for you here. And it's just that simple. And finally, you have the Six of Pentacles in the Judgment card. So I feel like for some of you here, some of you Gemini people could be just creating more balance in your finances with these Six of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm getting like the words financial vacation are popping into my head, but it's almost like one of those things where I feel like maybe you're just maybe your finances are great right now, or maybe they're okay and you're able to pay your bills and all this other stuff, and maybe you're not like spending money, maybe you're not losing money, you're just kind of like coasting somewhere. But that might be only for a few of you, and I feel like that's a good thing. It's kind of like maybe you have built up to a comfortable place and you're just kind of like enjoying it. Is that true for all of you? No, of course not. But I feel for some of you. To me, for others, This could say that some of you are working on like an old idea. Six of Pentacles, planting seeds. The Judgment card could be you reviving something, working on an old idea or some sort of plan that you had in the past to like make more money. So I feel like some of you could be like working on an old idea here for the most part, Gemini. But Gemini, love it. Looks really good. So thank you, Gemini. All right. Cancer, what do we have for you, Cancer people? And Cancer, let's see what is going on for you. Cancer, you have the Queen of Cups here, and you have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you, the Queen of Cups is talking about a change in direction. Of course, this could be you showing up here. You do show up here. You have the Chariot as well. The Chariot is a card of victory, of course, but it is your card, Cancer, so it is Cancer. But I feel like you're showing up in a very strong position from now between the end of the year, Cancer, and I feel like this is very good for your finances. Five of Pentacles, can be a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling poverty, feeling a lack of money, or feeling like you are not making enough money. So I feel like some of you could be definitely feeling that. It is a card of hard times as well. But, I always say with the Five of Pentacles, the Five Pentacles are on the card. The card says there is a way out. You do not have to be experiencing hardships or difficulties or anything. This guy needs to stop crying. As I always say, he needs to find a ladder, get up there, and get those pentacles. Normally, it's like someone left out in the cold, right? It's somebody outside of a church in the cold. But the church represents sanctuary. So the Five of Pentacles just says that there is sanctuary for you financially, but you just have to find it. Queen of Cups could be your mother, literally. It could be people who want to support you in your life. It could also just be getting a new job, for example. So it's like maybe your job isn't paying you enough. This just says change directions, and there will be like more money coming in for you, or get a new job, or like start a business, do something new, and that will probably lead to a positive change. I also feel like for others that this could be you making money off your intuition, Cancer. Very intuitive card here, and it could represent like making money, reading cards, doing astrology, doing anything like that. So I do feel that for some of you. Next, you have the Four of Wands here, and you also have the Eight of Pentacles. Love it. I feel like some of you are committed to mastering a craft. I feel like everybody, not just you, Cancer, but everybody should be doing this at this time. Four of Wands, committing to something. Eight of Pentacles, mastering a craft. If you do this, you will be very successful. Eight of Pentacles is a card of material success on the horizon. So I definitely feel like there's like more money coming in for you here, Cancer, through doing something new, or through like, mastering some sort of craft here. So I feel like that would be a great idea. For others, I feel like this could be you like studying something. So if you're like in school or committed to school, I feel like school could be the thing that makes you more money with both of these cards. It just says like training. Same thing with like Capricorn is your opposite sign. I always say with Saturn and Capricorn, if we have opportunities to train at work, or if we have an opportunity to go through like a work-based training or anything like that, we should take it because it will lead to more money. So I feel like some of you need to take those opportunities or accept those types of opportunities because I feel like they will lead to a lot of success for you. I also just feel like if you are working on something, like an actual project or writing a book or working on a YouTube channel, working on a piece of art, whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like there could be more money coming in through some sort of like project or something you're working on here. So I like to see that. For others, I'm just getting like waiting. So I'd say like if you're waiting for something money-wise, I do feel like it could be coming in between now and the end of the year, but it feels like maybe like an insurance payout, like a debt settlement, or if you're waiting for like some sort of settlement or like child support or something like that, I feel like there could be money coming in through one of those avenues as well. But I feel like it's kind of like maybe more towards the end of the year, the end of this year, basically, that will be happening for you. As always, like I always say, whenever I get a strong love card on a financial reading, to me it says that maybe you are getting into a relationship, or maybe the relationship you're in, maybe your partner or the person you're with will be making more money, which will also kind of like help you out as well. And finally, Cancer, you have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. You are in control here, Cancer. I love this. Really good. Eight of Wands to me is a card of like hitting a bullseye. It's a card of being dead on, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing to be financially successful at this time. Could also represent good news coming in for your finances. So I like to see that. For some of you, I feel like this is like a decision being made in your favor. So it could be something legal, but it could also be like maybe you're negotiating a debt, or maybe you're negotiating for an apartment or a house or something along those lines. And I feel like there could be good news coming in for you here, Cancer, through something like that. The Chariot says you need to take control at this time. It's also a card of a choice. Again, I feel like your choice is this right here. I feel like your choice is to leave behind that this Five of Pentacles here, Cancer, and move on to bigger and better things. But I feel like you need to kind of create some sort of change in your life. For some of you, again, if things are going well, then I wouldn't worry about it. But if things are not going well, I feel like I said, changing jobs, starting a business, doing something new to make money would be a really good idea for you. The Chariot just says grab the reins. It says you need to take control so that you can be successful. It's also a card of like self-assertion. It's definitely popping into my head. I feel like it would be a good idea to assert yourself and work. Kind of like I said to Taurus, Cancer, I feel like it would be good for you to make sure you're sticking up for yourself, make sure you're asserting yourself in work. I feel like that will lead to a lot of control. For others, this is just sheer will, right? The Chariot is the card of will. It just says like the more will you have to be successful, and the more you put in the work, the more successful you will be. So it's kind of like the Justice card almost, but a little bit different. So I feel like a lot of you just need to kind of put the work in and you'll be successful. Just that simple. But that looks really, really good, Cancer. So thank you, Cancer. Really appreciate it. All right, Leo, just like I did for the love readings, I will be switching every 4 signs for these financial readings. So, Leo, let's get a new deck here and see what's going on for you, Leo people, and Leo. All right, Leo, let's see here. And Leo. Leo, you have the Five of Wands coming up first in the Judgment card. Yeah, this to me would be you looking, let me just see here. Yep, this looks really good, Leo. Money looks amazing for you. I would say that if you're doing anything new, this looks amazing. If you're doing anything involving social media, this looks amazing as well. It could be anything in social media. I feel like you could be standing out. If you're doing anything business related, if you're doing anything involving a lot of people in general, like if you're networking for business, or if you're doing anything like that, I feel like there could be a lot of money coming in through those areas as well. The Five of Wands to me is a card of conflict. It's a card of, inner conflict and competition. But to me, it's also a card of hobbies. And the Judgment card is your inner calling. And the Five of Wands could say that maybe there is something that you truly want to be doing with your life, Leo. It could be based off of a passion, a hobby, something that you just enjoy. It could be anything. And I feel like you need to pursue it, whatever it is here, Leo, because I feel like it'll lead to a lot more money. The Five of Wands just says you are conflicted about whether or not to do this. As I always say, maybe your hobby, maybe your passion is worm farming, and you're wondering, like, how the hell am I going to make a living off of worm farming? Trust me, people do it. So it's definitely possible. Like I always say, there's someone on YouTube who has like a ridiculous amount of subscribers, and they're like selling stuff about worm farming, everything. So if that guy can do it, you can do it. Trust me. About whatever your passion is. I don't care what it is. So this is saying you need to like open up to your passions here. The Judgment card to me is a rebirth card, but like I said, it is a card of your inner calling. So I feel like you are hearing your inner calling at least here. And you have the Ace of Pentacles coming up at the end. The Ace of Pentacles to me would be you accepting an offer to move towards your inner calling. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that here with these 2 cards. The Five of Wands to me is also the card of the adventurer. So to me, it can represent like making more money off of like long distances, travel, other countries, foreign locations, but it could also just be you going on an adventure, like doing something you've never done before financially, like starting a business or, anything like that here, Leo. So love it. Next, Leo, you have the, if I can get it, you have the Queen of Wands and the Magician. So I feel like this is you showing up here, right here with the Queen of Wands. So I like that. I feel like you're showing up in a very strong position. Having said that, both these cards together, I feel like they're just saying, avoid the typical traps with your money. This is a card of the trickster. The Queen of Wands is like the card of seduction as well. I would be careful of any get-rich-quick schemes between like now and the end of the year. I would also be careful of anything that sounds too good to be true, whether you're like buying something or selling something, whatever. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So I would be careful of like anything like that going on in your life. I'd be careful of getting sucked into something here with these 2 cards. Just a warning, like I said, probably nothing bad is going to happen is what I would say to you, as long as you pay attention. But for a lot of you, I feel like you are very attractive at this time as well. So this could be you like starting a business, and it could be saying you are attracting a lot of people into your business, or maybe you're on YouTube, or maybe you're in social media with both these cards, and this could say you're attracting a lot of people to you. So love it for the end of the year here, really good for you and as well. For others, I feel like this is about, like, I feel like you need to not worry about what other people say in your life, or like what other people, how other people will feel. I feel like sometimes, like I always say, I talk to a lot of people about business, and I feel like a lot of people in business kind of like sometimes worry, like, what will my family think, or somebody said that my worm farm was stupid, and all this other stuff. I'm like, I feel like you just need to not care what anybody thinks. It's not their life, it's your life. Don't let other people live your life here, Leo. Financially, the Magician, as always, says you can have whatever you want, you just have to focus on it. Magician, to me, is a point of consciousness. It says what you focus on is what you will get. So I feel like you need to keep it positive with the Magician. To me, I feel like the word popping up here is action. So I feel like you just need to take action on things that you desire, whatever it is you want to create financially here, Leo. And this will lead to a lot better. I feel like this is going to lead to more like increases in your finances here with these two cards. And finally, you have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like a billion things for you here, Leo. For some of you, I feel like if you're looking for a job, this could be like a friend who has a job available for you, or a friend who works somewhere that can get you a job. It could also be like a friend of a friend, something like that. So I feel like this right here is saying that if you're looking for a job, like asking friends, or asking people could be your parents as well, or your friends of your parents, could be anything, right? So I feel like this is saying kind of like use your social circle to get something you want. So if you need a job, I would ask your friends. For others, I feel like this is like needing to open up to friends about like a business as well. Like I always say, I know a lot of people who like work in business, have their own businesses, and I feel like the quickest way to make more money in your business is to ask your friends to come to whatever your business is, right? And it's amazing to me how many people will say, oh no, I'll never do that, right? Why not? So I feel like some of you need to like open up to your friends and things like that and say, hey, I just opened a restaurant, you should come in and buy food from me, right? And they should pay you. If they are really your friends, they will pay you. If they don't pay you, then at least your business sucks, right? It's just that simple. But I feel like for others, the Ace of Pentacles is like a new beginning, of course, financially. So I feel like there could be like more money coming in here with the Ace of Pentacles. The Three of Cups could be saying from like other people as well. I do feel like some of you could be building a following. I'm getting word of mouth as well being very powerful for you here, Leo. I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting a billion things here for you, Leo. I feel like if you have a business, I feel like marketing is going to be very powerful for you as well. So I would definitely look into marketing. I feel like I've said that to you before in the past, Leo. I also feel for others that this is you starting something completely new. Like I've said in the past, I feel like there are, there's like a lot of opportunity for you in something completely new. So maybe you've had a job for a long time, like 20 years plus, and this could be saying like there's something else coming in for you. But for you, Leo, this is a very long-term message. Just looking at your astrology here, I feel like there could be something else coming in for you over like the next like 7 years or something like that. So, to me, that's just a long-term message. But there you go, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Really appreciate it. All right, Scorpio. Oh my God, Virgo. So y'all better keep me on track tonight because I'm already messing up all the signs. But Virgo, let's see what we got for you, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Six of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I like it. This is very good for you, Virgo. So I feel like for a lot of you, the Six of Cups is talking about a financial turnaround. Six of Cups to me is also my card that says try again. So it's saying like maybe you have had ideas to make money doing certain things, but maybe they didn't work out in the past. This just says try again. Like maybe you tried to get a job at a certain location or somewhere where you wanted to get a job. Six of Cups just says, try again, because now things will work out better than they did in the past. So I definitely like to see that. Six of Cups is also a card of happiness, so I feel like a lot of you could be much more happy at this time. King of Pentacles, to me, is just a card of financial security and stability. It's also a card that says you are more than capable of making more money. It is a card of being good at something, right? It is the card of being adept at something. So I feel like some of you are just very good at making money. But the King of Pentacles is just support. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you are supported at this time here, Virgo. And I feel like there could be better finances coming in as well here. I also feel like this is talking about reliable. So I would say like, I feel like there's more reliable finances coming in for you, but I feel the opposite for others. Like, I feel like there's actually better potential in something that is not reliable, right? So, like Uber, driving for Uber, or driving for DoorDash, or something like that. So, I feel like there could be like those types of jobs, or I don't know, is that a job or a business? I don't know, but whatever it is, I feel like like are opportunities doing kind of like more independent things like that. That maybe they don't seem like they're very stable, but I actually feel like you would make them stable. So I feel like there could be a lot of opportunity and money for you in those types of positions as well. For others, I feel like you're just like stabilizing finances with this card. I feel like you're happy about it, so pretty straightforward. Next, Virgo, you have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords here. I feel like some of you, again, the Six of Cups to me says don't give up on something. You have the Five of Swords here as well. It says don't give up on something. Four of Wands says commit to something. So I feel like for some of you, this is like saying, don't give up on an idea that you've had to make money. Or maybe you've had an idea to work at a certain location or for a certain business or for a certain company. This says like don't give up. I feel like it's saying keep trying. The Nine of Wands to me would also say that maybe you have thought about working on YouTube or something that requires more attention. How crazy is that, Virgo? For like the past like many nights, I've been getting this thing popping into my head about you needing to move from the back to the front, and that's that's just how it pops into my head every single night. So I feel like there are going to be front-facing positions for you in work, business, your own business, your job, like whatever it is that you do. But it's like you're going from the back to the front. I feel like you're more in the public eye with this Nine of Wands here. The Queen of Swords is saying you are closed off to it, but you need to open up to it. So I feel like that's what you need to do here. For others, I feel like you are like I feel like saying your moral beliefs about something are wrong as well. And I feel like you need to like look into that. Like I feel like some of you, it's like you could almost like feel maybe you there is a job in sales, for example, that becomes available to you, and maybe like you for whatever reason morally you feel like it's wrong, or maybe you feel like it's manipulative, but maybe it's really not, right? People want to buy stuff, so it's like how is it manipulative, right? So I feel like that's just one example, but I feel like there could be other examples where maybe you kind of are not looking at things clearly. Kind of a crazy message, Virgo, if I'm being honest with you, but it's popping into my head, and I have to deliver the messages that pop into my head. For others, I feel like this could be like challenges or difficulties at work. I feel like you could just be dealing with difficult people, it probably is just a difficult person. Could be male, female, whatever. I don't attach sex to my cards, so it could be any type of person. But I do feel like there could be like a tricky person. It could be tricky people, but for most of you, I feel like it's one person who could be like talking behind your back and everything like that. Nine of Wands just says, do not engage with this person. Do not engage with the gossip. Just totally ignore it at work or in business, and things will kind of like move along there, and you won't have to worry about it. And finally, you have the Five of Swords and the Four of Wands. Again, I would say don't give up on something here. I feel like you need to commit to something you want. It could be like maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you want to and make money doing it, right? Maybe you want to move to another state or another country, and maybe you want to make money doing it, right? This says do not give up on the idea. You will be successful. I feel like for others that this is saying that you are very focused on yourself, making yourself the best version of yourself that you possibly can. I feel like that's going to lead to a celebration with this card here. Kind of like I said to Leo, Four Wands to me can sometimes represent like other people's opinions. So I feel like you need to like not care. I feel like you need to not let other people live your life with this card. So I would be very, very careful of like, again, letting other people live your life here, especially when it comes to finances as well. I also feel that for some of you, the Four Wands is just a card of freedom. So I feel like some of you are going to be gaining more freedom financially. For some of you, I feel like I feel kind of weird about it. Like I feel like some of you could be like quitting a job. Maybe you won't be making money for a little while, but maybe you become more free. It is possible. Technically, we are free even if we're not making money. We're not like bound to something. So I feel like you're kind of like setting yourself free here. For some of you, it feels like a move. I feel like a move. By the way, Virgo, if just looking at all these cards, if you're moving, I feel like that there would be a lot of financial benefits to a move as well. So thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. But let's see what we have for you, Libra people. Libra. All right, Libra. Let's see what we get for you, Libra people. Libra, you have the Two of Pentacles in the Hermit. I'm going to clarify this through Libra. So, Libra, you have the Two of Pentacles in the Hermit. I feel like for some of you, this is clearly saying you have a choice to make in regards to finances. For some of you, the Hermit to me says you are getting clear about your finances, your financial habits, and anything having to do with money between now and the end of the year. So, I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you are just kind of like getting clear financially. And I feel like this is a good idea. Two of Pentacles to me would say that there's like a new financial path opening up for you. And it's going to lead to like more freedom, more money, or whatever it is that you desire. To me, the Two of Pentacles also says be as flexible as possible in regards to your finances. So it's like maybe your job sucks and you don't like it anymore, but maybe by being a little bit more flexible, maybe there are other jobs that you would enjoy more. But the flexibility comes in with maybe the other jobs don't pay as much, or maybe there aren't as many hours available, or something along those lines. But maybe that's just a temporary situation, is what the cards are saying. So it's like maybe you have a job, you hate it, maybe there's another job available, it's only part-time, but for right now, maybe next year it turns into a full-time position. You get the Nine of Swords all the time, Libra. You don't have it here tonight, but you do get that card a lot. So I would just say, Nine of Swords to me represents temporary situations, but it also says like if there is a temporary job or something like that available to you, you should probably take it, because it could lead to like more financial freedom, more money, more success, more anything. So I would definitely look into those situations. The Two of Pentacles to me also represents more fun. I do kind of get that message for you. I feel like there are going to be more opportunities for you to have fun here, Libra, and I feel like there are going to be more opportunities for you to do things like that you want, like socialize. So this could say that there's like more money coming in that's going to allow you to socialize, or there's like more money coming in that's going to allow you to maybe you just want to go to the movies every once in a while. Who knows, right? Whatever it is you want to do, this could say there's more money coming in that'll allow you to do that. Next, you have the Hangman and the Fool. I feel like not getting started on something is keeping you stuck here, obviously, Libra. The Fool says you need to take a leap of faith. You need to get started on something new financially, but you have to take a leap of faith. Hangman says you're staying stuck. So I'd say do not get unstuck here, Libra. I feel like you need to set yourself free. I feel like you need to let go of something as well. So this could be like a belief, could be pretty much anything here with these two cards. This could also I do feel like for some of you, this is like seeing something from a different point of view. So again, if you don't like your job and there's another job that comes along that's only like part-time or something like that, I feel like there could be somebody who comes into your life and says, hey, like me, like I'm telling you right now, but maybe it's your mom, maybe you don't listen to me, maybe you listen to your mom, right? And maybe she says to you, hey, it is time for you to, why don't you just take that job? You'll be fine. Maybe money will be tight for a little bit of time, but at the same time, maybe it'll turn into something full-time later. And you'll be happy, and you won't be miserable, and you'll be sleeping at night, right? So, I feel like some of you are going to kind of have your mind changed by other people as far as money is concerned, and I feel like that's going to be a good idea for you. For others, I feel like this is saying no sacrificing yourself financially. So again, be careful of like lending money to people, or just giving like random people money and things like that as well. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying, if somebody comes to you and says, hey, I need $100, I'll pay you back in a week, they're probably not going to pay you back in a week, right? Or at all. So as long as you are okay with that, then fine. But if you're not okay with that, then I would say don't do it with these two cards. And finally, Libra, you have the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So again, more cards that say you could easily set yourself free. The Eight of Swords is being trapped unnecessarily. So I feel like some of you need to kind of like set yourself free here with this Eight of Swords. I feel like you need to kind of like let something go, or I feel like you need to like escape from prison with this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords to me is about being like trapped in prison, being stuck in some sort of situation, needing to be set free. And it's also a card of restrictions as well. But it's like a card of like allowing yourself to be powerless. So it's a card that says you need to take your power back here, Libra. And I really feel like you do. The Ace of Cups to me says your emotions are going to be overflowing. So I do feel like some of you are going to be taking your power back. I do feel like some of you will be increasing your financial status with these two cards. For some of you, I do feel like it could be from other people, like helping you out in some way. I also feel for some of you that you could be kind of like trusting your intuition more with this Ace of Cups. Your intuition could be like guiding you away from some sort of stuck energy. I want to ask for a solution. Yeah, your solution to this stuck energy here is to learn as much as you can. Does not surprise me here, Libra. Pretty much everybody this year their solution to being stuck financially is to learn as much as they possibly can about whatever it is that you do. So if you have a job, make yourself more valuable is what the Ten of Pentacles says. If you have a business, same thing. Make yourself more valuable and you will be very successful with the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like there could be a lot of success coming in for you here financially, but it's like the Ten of Pentacles to me says there are mysteries. To me, it's a card of hunting for treasure, and it's a card that says there is more in your life. There is basically more money, but you have to, you are just like skimming the surface. You're not digging for the gold. And so, like I said, Ten of Pentacles to me says learn as much as you can. This could be through reading books, taking courses, training at work. It could be watching YouTube videos about whatever it is your job is. Just making yourself a little bit better every single day will lead to more money and will kind of like set you free here as well. This could be about mastering another skill as well, Libra, here with this card. It could say maybe you're not making a lot of money, but there are plenty of skills that make plenty of money. There are plenty of skills that, you know, do a lot of stuff. You know, I always think about like this, for example, Libra. It's like people always come to me and they're always like, you know, I want to invest in real estate. I want to do all this other stuff, but I'm afraid that it's like a scam and all this other stuff. But, you know, I know tons of people who invest in real estate. They're all extremely successful. Do you think they worry about it being a scam or anything like that? No, they just do it. So I feel like you just have to just do it with this Ten of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. So that's that, Libra. Libra, that looks amazing. So thank you, Libra. Really appreciate it. All right, Scorpio. Well, let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. Scorpio. All right. Scorpio, you have the Ten of Swords here and the Three of Pentacles. And I want to see the rest of this. Yeah, Scorpio, this looks pretty good, I would say to you. So I feel like for some of you, Ten of Swords says it's time to get up off the ground. I always say, to me, Ten of Swords says it's time for change. It's time for things to be different. And it's time to do something different in your life. Ten of Swords to me, look, there's a dog saying, get up off the ground right here. He's yelling at you saying, hey, there's a new path. There's something new you could be doing that could make more money. For some of you, I feel like this could be you like crying over a loss, or maybe you lost a business or something along those lines. And I feel like this says that you need to like get off the ground and start something new. For others, I feel like this could be you moving away from more like independent work. Three of Pentacles to me says that you might be moving towards something more teamwork based. So you could be getting a job where you work on a team, or maybe you are leading a team as well. I feel like there could be a lot of benefits through that financially here for you, Scorpio. For others, Three of Pentacles says what I've been saying all year as well. To me, if we have a job or a business, we should mostly be focusing on quality, not quantity. So I feel like a lot of you need to, Scorpio people, Three of Pentacles says focus on the quality of work that you're doing, and that will probably increase the amount of money that you earn as well if you're looking to do that. To me, the Three of Pentacles is also a card of competence. It's like a card of being just good at whatever it is that you do. So I feel like some of you are very competent at this time. You have the Knight of Pentacles as well, and the Knight of Pentacles to me is also a card of being very like hardworking and being competent in a certain way as well. So I feel like some of you, to me, the Knight of Pentacles is like more, the energy of that card is just more like a card of being very sure of yourself. So it's a little bit different, but I feel like the fact that you're very sure of yourself could also be what makes you more money as well. Next, you have the Six of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, Knight of Pentacles is just a card of hard work. You actually have a lot of cards here that I feel like could be saying that you're just like working really hard, you're doing a lot of stuff, and you're just putting the work in to be successful. So I feel like there's like a lot of success coming in for you here, Scorpio, with these cards through hard work. The Six of Wands to me is a card of good news, so I feel like some of you could be getting like good news. To me, the Six of Wands can be very simple as well. It could just represent like raises, promotions. So I feel like if you're hoping for like a raise or a promotion, there could be a lot of opportunity for you to get that at the end of the year. To me, the Six of Wands says get as much attention as you possibly can. I'm always saying this to Libra, but I definitely have said it to you before as well, Scorpio. So this just says there are better finances, or there are better financial opportunities through getting attention. So with both these cards, I would get as much attention as you possibly can. I feel like that's where there's going to be a lot of money available for you. I also feel writing for some of you, or speaking. So if you do anything involving writing, speaking, or anything creative really for that matter, I feel like there could be like financial potential in something involving that. For some of you, I'm getting presentation. I swear I said this to you the other night. I feel like if you're giving a presentation, or if you're trying to sell someone on something, I feel like this is going to be good for you as well. For others, I feel like this could be a house sale is popping into my head. Again, these cards do not represent the sale of the house, but I read intuitively anyway, so it is popping into my head that I feel like some of you could be having, like, you could be selling a house, and that could be what brings more money into you and in for you towards the end of this year as well. For others, it could be like the sale of anything else. So if you're selling something expensive, that's what I would say here. And finally here, Scorpio, you have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Wands. Seven of Cups just says you need to focus on exactly what you want and you'll get it. So I feel like you need to draw your focus with the Seven of Cups to exactly what you want financially, and you will get it with that card. The Page of Wands is a card of like being very courageous and being very bold and creative and enthusiastic and confident as well. So I feel like some of you need to like move confidently towards something that you want financially, and you will get it with these cards. The Seven of Cups also says do not run away from challenges, competition, anxiety in work, anything, fear, none of that stuff. It says do not run away. It says face those things head on, and that will probably lead to more success as well. For some of you, I feel like this could be a business partner coming in for you. I would be very careful of a business partner. I feel like if you have someone who, like, I feel like some of you could be like thinking about starting a business or starting something on your own, and then I feel like a friend is like, oh hey, let me help you, but I feel like they would not pull their weight. That's what's popping into my head. For some of you, I feel like you're already dealing with this situation right now. I feel like there could be someone in your life who, or you could have like a partner right now in business who's not pulling their weight. I feel like some of you will be dealing with that. I feel like if that is the case, I feel like they will be going away. So I wouldn't really worry about that at all. But Scorpio, not bad at all. So thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it, Scorpio. But all right, Sag, as always, let's switch it up for Sag. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Make sure to leave a comment on this video when it goes live as well. Really appreciate all the comments and all the likes. Also, this video, there will be timestamps, of course, but tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will have this video up on the channel, split up by the 12 signs. So if you want to watch it that way, that is an option. But all right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. I feel like there could be, of course, a new job coming in for you. You get a new job every single night that I read for you, Sagittarius. So I feel like there could be a new job coming in for you here with these two cards. Four of Wands just would be you committing to the new job. For others, I'm getting the word contract popping into my head here. So yes, definitely, I feel like some of you could be signing a contract for a job, or it could be like to buy a house or do something else. And I feel like you need to like pay attention to the contract. But I feel like if you're signing a contract or committing to something, I feel like things will go very well for you. Four Wands, really good card for a contract, really good card for that type of commitment as well. And it's also a card of celebration. So I feel like some of you could be celebrating better finances. Do I think for you, Sagittarius, that your finances are going to be amazing between now and the end of the year? No, they don't look amazing. They don't look terrible either. They look just decent is what I would say to you. So I would say that between now and the end of the year, your finances will probably be the same or at least stable is what I would say to you. If your finances are not stable, again, we're going to talk about how you could improve those things in the future, but over the next few months basically. But this looks pretty good for you here, Sagittarius. As always, Four Wands to me says that a relationship that you're in could also be increasing your finances, or you could be in a positive relationship where the person you're with is making more money, and that could kind of just make you more money or make you feel more stable with these cards. So I definitely like that a lot. Next, Sagittarius, you have the Six of Swords and you have the Ten of Cups. So fortune after difficulty on both of these cards, right? Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty in your finances. The Six of Swords is moving on to calmer shores, leaving choppy waters behind. So I do feel like some of you are kind of leaving difficulties and challenges behind. To me, the Six of Swords is also a rite of passage. And so it just says you could be going through or you could have gone through a rite of passage financially, and this could have been like basically a bunch of life lessons involving money over the past few years, and this is now saying you're moving towards improvements. The Six of Swords is considered to be a card of recovery, so it can just represent recovering or making more money through a recovery, or because you're recovering basically. And again, the Ten of Cups is like total fulfillment, so I feel like there could be like very positive financial changes for you. For some of you, I am getting family here. So like if you're looking for money or hoping to make more money, I feel like your family could be help for you, or like someone in your family could help you. So if you need money or if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for help here with these two cards. For others, this could also be a move as well. This comes up for you, Pisces, and Capricorn, I think, as well. That a move could like greatly improve your finances. So it's like maybe you're moving, but maybe the place that you're moving is like cheaper and you're getting a job that pays you more. So it's kind of like your finances are improving, like that way. It's like you're paying less and making more. So you're able to save more money and have more money. I feel like those opportunities are available to you here, Sagittarius. So I would definitely take advantage of anything like that, is what I would say to you. And finally, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles says, pick the new path. I always say Queen of Pentacles to me is a card called the Crossroads. It says you could be at a crossroads. You could have multiple choices to make in your life. The Queen of Pentacles always says, pick the new path. Do the new thing. So even if you're like looking for a job or a new job, maybe you have a job and maybe you're like, it's okay, but I would like something else. The Queen of Pentacles says, pick the new job or go get a new job. It will lead to a lot of positive changes. I've been saying it all year that I feel like for the most part, a change or a job change is going to lead to the most success. So that's what I feel with the Queen of Pentacles, that everybody needs to kind of like do that with this card. I also feel like this is a card of gathering resources. Queen of Pentacles to me is a card of gathering resources or being very resourceful. So I feel that the Queen of Pentacles could be saying that you are very resourceful at this time. The Hierophant just says, like, don't do things the way that they have always been done. It says don't be afraid to try new things, especially in business. Hierophant's been coming up a lot lately, and I've been saying this a lot. Because here's the problem, is that looking at this chart here, Sagittarius, there's too much comfort where like we could be too tempted to do what is comfortable and not do something different. So I feel like we need to like try the craziest ideas we have, basically, Sagittarius. And will all of them work? Probably not. Doubt it. But will the ones that do work will work really, really well. So this could be like crazy marketing ideas for your business. It could be like crazy things that you want to tell your boss at your work and that could lead to a raise. It's like maybe you have a great idea for your business. You never know. I always think about the story, like the guy who invented the super hot Cheetos, he was just a janitor at the Frito-Lay company. So, and he just shared his idea with the higher ups or whatever. So, and now he's like a multi-millionaire. So there you go, right? I don't care what your position is or anything. If you have an idea, don't be afraid to share the idea here, Sagittarius, with these cards. For others, I feel like this could be you just making things more stable financially and through your job, and I feel like that will be good for you as well, Sagittarius. But there you go, Sagittarius. Thank you, Sagittarius. Really appreciate it. Love it. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you, Capricorn people and Capricorn? Here we go. Capricorn, you have the Death card and the Eight of Cups here. Capricorn, what is going on for you? Yeah, definitely some sort of change for you as well. It seems like everybody, all the Earth signs at least, seem to be going through changes, major changes. I feel like some of you are just like, this could just say you're walking away from something that no longer brings you fulfillment. So maybe you're just not in love with your job anymore. Maybe it's just not blowing you away anymore. Maybe it just doesn't make you want to get up in the morning, right? So I feel like this is saying that you're just like moving on to something else. Eight of Cups could be saying that maybe you gave something an honest effort. Maybe you got a job somewhere. Maybe you really tried to like it, but you just don't, right? So I feel like some of you could just be moving on to something else here. For others, look at this. I always, like, every time I see this card right here, the Death card, I always think, like, these are, like, little pentacles right here on her, whatever that is. It's like a piece of cloth or something on this card. So it's like, I feel like through some sort of change, that is where there will be more money for you, Capricorn. So I feel like you need to, like, change something here with these cards. You've been getting this card all the time, Capricorn, right? And I always say, this is like you. I feel like you've been stripped down, your whole body. It's like you're stripped down to a skeleton, and I feel like you're rebuilding your body, but it's like you're adding things on to you. So I feel like you could be like making yourself more valuable financially. You could be like learning things that make you more valuable. For others, I feel like you could have been stripped down. It's like maybe you realized that you didn't have the skills necessary to be as successful as you wanted, or maybe you realized that you were missing something. But the good news is, I feel like this Death card is saying you have changed that. So I feel like that's going to bring in the most success for you. I definitely feel like major transitions here for you as well, here, Capricorn. So I do like to see that. And that's all I get there, Capricorn. Next, Capricorn, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So I feel like there is happiness coming in for you. Two of Pentacles says you have to choose it, right? So I feel like some of you have to choose happiness, basically picking the new path here with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles just says pick the new path, right? So I feel like you need to pick something new to make money with. And I mean, this is true for like everybody, but definitely you here at Capricorn. I also feel for others that this could be you needing to, like, I feel like you could be multitasking as well. For some of you, I feel like you could be doing multiple things at once. So you could be like having two jobs. You could be having a job and a business. You could be having two side jobs. You know, it could be anything. But I feel like some of you could be like really juggling finances here with these cards. I feel like you would be pretty good at it as well. I want to clarify this. Knight of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like there's happiness coming in. The Knight of Swords, to me, is a card of being very direct, but it is a card of being very knowledgeable about something. So I feel like this is saying, like, move towards your knowledge. And maybe this could, right here, could say, you know what this is saying to me? Right here is what I've been saying to you all year. I feel like you're going back to the past year, Capricorn. I feel like some of you are either going to be getting a job that is similar to something that you did in the past, or you're going to be starting a business, or you're going to be reviving a project that you thought about doing in the past to make money. It could be any one of those things. And I feel like that you are going to be like updating it. So it's like maybe you're not doing exactly what you did in the past, but I feel like you're doing something similar, and I feel like it's going to bring in a lot of success. Knight of Swords says you have knowledge. There is a knowledge base inside you. There are things that you understand that nobody else does. So I feel like you need to kind of like use your knowledge to make more money. I feel like that would be a really good idea for you. For some of you, I feel like you could be like working online as well as popping into my head. Maybe you're like getting a job working from home or something along those lines. I feel like if you're doing that, Capricorn, that would be really good for you. I feel like it would be very positive. I feel like it would lead to a lot of success as well. And for others, I feel like you're like overcoming challenges. You do have like legal cards here, so there could be some sort of change in something legal. But just like I said to Taurus, I think it was, like if you're dealing with something legal, it might not end this year. You know, it might be one of those things where you're dealing with something legal, and maybe it's kind of like maybe you get good news because you have the Seven of Pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles can actually be good news coming in for you with the Justice card at the end. But it could also just say that things are still not wrapping up yet. Like there's still not completion just yet. So again, Justice and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, this could definitely be something legal that you're dealing with. And this would just say that things are probably maybe taking a turn with this Seven of Pentacles, but maybe they're not completely coming to an end. So I feel like things maybe are not completely ending here for you, Aquarius, with these two cards. For others, Seven of Pentacles to me is a card of assessment. And it's a card of like looking at reward as well. You know, this guy, normally the person on the Seven of Pentacles is growing things, and he's like, you know, was the amount of effort I put into something, is it worth the reward? Is it worth what I earned? I feel like some of you could be like assessing things in your job, in your business, in anything. And you could be saying like, is this worth my time? Is it worth my time to, you know, do these activities? I always say justice to me is cause and effect. It says, you know, it's basically what you do to make money. It's like how much energy you put in. So I feel like a lot of you could be assessing that. I feel like your answers will probably become clear at the end of the year when Jupiter enters into Capricorn. Jupiter entering into Capricorn with Saturn and Pluto there in your sign is kind of like, it's, you know, basically like taking the blinders off your eyes. It's like finally being able to see things clearly. So I feel like some of you are finally able to see things clearly with these two cards, but probably not until December. But still, I feel like, you know, still improvements coming in here for you, Capricorn, financially. But Seven of Pentacles, really good card of profits, promotions, raises, new jobs. So I definitely like to see that for you as well. For others, again, I feel like this could just be you seeing results, plain and simple, right? Again, this here, Justice, is like balance being returned in your favor. The Seven of Pentacles is results and getting results, or kind of like getting rewards. So, and that's really the word that's popping into my head. So I feel like there could be like rewards or financial rewards coming in for you there, Capricorn. But Capricorn, love it. Amazing. Thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius, all right, Aquarius, here we go. Aqua. Aquarius, you have the Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands. I feel like you're releasing financial difficulties and challenges here. For some of you, this whole reading looks like simplification to me here, Aquarius. So I feel like, and I feel like I said this to you the other night, but the Ten of Wands to me is not saying that you are releasing all your burdens. We all have responsibilities and things that we have to deal with, right? But I feel like you're just picking and choosing the responsibilities you're willing to be responsible for as far as finances are concerned. And this will just probably lighten the load, make things easier for you, make things not so difficult. You know the drill. The Five of Wands says get out of your head. So number one, get out of your head, but also don't be afraid to, I feel like saying don't be afraid to disagree with people. This could be like in work or business. I feel like you're not being a sheep is what I feel like saying. Like I feel like everybody, like if you have a job, I feel like everybody in your job could be like, agreeing with, some idiot at work, or like maybe your boss is really, really dumb, and maybe everybody is kissing his butt, right? Or her butt, or its butt, whatever you want to call it. But maybe you're like, no, this person's an idiot. They have bad ideas. And maybe you should disagree with them, because I feel like if you do that, maybe when they fail, because you disagreed, you're the one that gets their job, right? So that's a weird story, but it's popping into my head. For others, I feel like this could just be competition that you're dealing with in work, but I feel like you're moving past it with the Ten of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you could be kind of like releasing competition with this Ten of Wands here. Next, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this could be you going through like a death financially, almost like a death moment to transformation as well, where you could be letting go of something that you thought was a comfort zone for you financially. It's funny because I say this all the time to Leo, your opposite sign. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you could be letting go of something financially that you thought was comfortable, but maybe it really isn't actually. Maybe there's no security there. I feel like some of you, what's popping into my head is like I feel like you're starting to see the holes in something financial. I don't think this is a bad thing, by the way. I feel like this is a good thing because I feel like it's going to lead to financial security or more financial security. And so for some of you, I feel like maybe you have a business and maybe this is you finally seeing where you're losing money. And that would be great because then you can stop losing money. And so I feel like a lot of you could be like finding holes in your business. Same thing if you have a job as well. It's like maybe there are certain things, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is the 80-20 rule. I always say this, right? That 20% of the things we do give us 80% of the results. So I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you have a job. Maybe there's just stuff that you're doing that makes no sense, right? Maybe there's things you're doing in your job that just have no effect on the job at all. Or maybe they don't help the company you work for at all. So you could be realizing that. You could be seeing the holes is what's popping into my head here. And that could lead to like a raise or a promotion or a boss calling you a genius or whatever, whatever it may be. So that's what I feel here. I also get the word control on the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is like a card of control, but I feel like it's just saying you are gaining more control over your finances, which is probably a good thing here, Aquarius. And finally, you have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So the Five of Swords to me, I feel like could be you doing things out of self-interest financially. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all here, Aquarius. So I would just keep doing you. And if you feel like being more independent this end of the year and kind of like only focusing on yourself, I feel like that's a great idea for you anyway. For others, I feel like this could be problems at work with the Eight of Swords. Again, Eight of Swords just says ignore it. Don't even engage people who are being difficult at work. Eight of Wands says there will be like success here. So if you're worried about it, I would just let it go. For others, the Five of Swords to me could represent taking some sort of calculated risk in business or in work. The Eight of Wands says you will be successful, right? This right here, the Eight of Wands is, a card of hitting a bullseye, being very successful. So I feel like some of you, it's like saying taking some sort of risk will lead to you hitting a bullseye, you being very successful. So I feel like that's what you need to do. For others, I feel like the risk could be needing to take quick action. Sometimes I feel like the Eight of Wands to me could be one of those things where it's like maybe your boss comes to you and says like, hey, we want to give you a raise or promotion, but you have to say yes right now, and maybe you're like, well, I don't know if I want to say yes right now. This just says, just do it. Don't hesitate. Just do it. Or maybe there's some sort of opportunity that comes along for you financially, and this says just do it. I also get moving here, by the way, for you, Aquarius, so I feel like there could be, again, I feel it's for everybody, for the most part, but definitely there are a couple signs that get it more than others, so I feel like a lot of you could be making more money through moving or through traveling with these two cards, and I do feel like that's a good idea. I'm also getting something about your dreams here, Aquarius, so I feel like that some of you, like, maybe you have certain dreams or fantasies or things that you would like to create in your life. This, again, says just do it. Don't just think about it, because you will be successful if you put the work in. So Aquarius, put the work in. But that's what I got for you, Aquarius. So thank you, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. Pisces, thank you so much for your patience as always, Pisces. I really appreciate it as always. You're the best. But Pisces, you have an amazing reading. The Star, the Knight of Cups. Wow, Jesus. Pisces, this looks amazing. So, except for your last two cards suck, but we're gonna we're gonna clarify those, so don't worry. But Pisces, this looks really, really positive. You have the Star and the Knight of Cups. This is you showing up in a very strong position. The Star says you are going to be getting some sort of wish, or there will be some sort of fulfillment at the end of this year. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of success for you here. As always, the Knight of Cups to me could be a knight in shining armor coming in. This is not a love reading, it's a financial reading. So this could be like a client that pays you a ton of money coming in. It could be a job that comes in that sweeps you off your feet. It could be you figuring out, but I feel like it's you. So what I would say here is that if you're learning new things about your business, trying new things in your business, or doing something different, then I feel like it's you, that it's you doing something different that will lead to success. To me, this is all about needing to charge forward towards your happiness and your joy, things that you actually want to do here, Pisces. So yeah, it's funny because I've been talking about this for a little while now. That I was talking to my mother as well about this today. That if you're not 100% happy doing something, then you probably shouldn't be doing it, Pisces. I feel like this is saying you can be 100% happy. Yes, you can. There are people all the time that say, oh, that's a fantasy, you can't do what you want, you can't be 100% happy. Everybody I've heard that says that, they are just miserable pieces of garbage. Let's put it that way, right? So, yeah, everybody who says that is miserable. So, of course, they're going to say that, right? Because they're idiots. So, I feel like you need to do what makes you happy here, Pisces, and not do things that don't make you happy. The Star, to me, I love because, to me, it's saying that you could be finally seeing results as well, Pisces. So, the Star could say that, maybe you've been working on something for a very long period of time. Maybe you've been waiting, this is a card of watering the grass, waiting for the grass to grow, the Star card. And it's maybe you are finally seeing the grass growing from that you've been watering for a long ass time, Pisces. So I feel like the grass is finally growing for some of you. For others, the Star to me is inner clarity. It is your inner light. So I feel like a lot of you could be embracing your inner light. To me, it's also a card of hope and inspiration. So Pisces, amazing. I feel like there's a lot of hope and a lot of inspiration here. A lot of good things coming in for you. Next, Pisces, you have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Again, tons of love cards here, Pisces, of course, because I'm trying to do a financial reading for you. So, Pisces, your readings are always the opposite. But so this could say, by the way, that there is love coming in for you. Perfect match. This could be saying that love could be what makes you more money. Like I've been saying to other people tonight, whenever you get really strong love cards in a financial reading, to me it says that maybe your love situation is improving. Maybe it's kind of lightening your mood, making you happier. That could bring in more money. Both of these cards could also just be you, Pisces. Again, I'm a big believer in doing things for yourself, not allowing other people to control your life, including love. So to me, this is saying more that your own emotions could be just more stable at the end, towards the end of this year and throughout the end of this year, and that could lead to more financial success just because you're thinking more emotionally stably and more I'm also getting logic as well. You have 0 cards of logic here, but I feel like you are being more logical, less emotional. So it's maybe you're making better decisions in work and business or with your money in the first place, and that's probably going to be a good thing as well. But yeah, there's a lot of hope and a lot of happiness here for you, Pisces, so I definitely like to see that. What else was I going to say here? I feel like that for a lot of you as well, this is some of you could be making money off your intuition. You could be a reader on YouTube. You could be doing anything like that. I feel like there could be more money there, but also trust your intuition financially. Like I was saying, if you're in a relationship, by the way, like I said, your partner could be making more money. You could be making more money. You both could be making more money, supporting each other, raising each other up, and just that's more money for you. Finally, Pisces, of course, you have the Seven of Cups here and the Five of Pentacles. Of course, you gotta mix things up. You gotta make things difficult here. I feel like this is saying that your only challenge, Pisces, is focus. I feel like you need to focus exactly on what you want, right, and not what you don't want. Five of Pentacles, feeling lack, feeling poverty, feeling left out in the cold, but it's a card that says you need to focus with the Seven of Cups on exactly what you want, not on what you don't want. So I feel like you need to keep your focus straight here. For others, this is saying that you could be fearing poverty. So I feel like this is just a fear for you, Pisces, and I feel like you need to let go of the fear because I feel like things are actually going to be improving for you, but you could be like afraid to make some sort of financial change, or you could be afraid to let go of something, fearing that you are going to be poor because of it. So I feel like you need to let go of your fears here. But Seven of Cups, like I said, I feel like really it's just, this is also what I want to say. Seven of Cups, it's a card of running away. I feel like it's saying do not run away from something that could be very good for you here, Pisces, with these two cards. I wanted to pull clarifiers. You have the Ace of Swords, Three of Wands, Pisces, amazing. Victory, could be a legal victory as well. Three of Wands is like taking the lead, but it's also a card of like seeing the future. So I feel like a lot of you could be seeing like future money coming in for you, or future success coming in. Ace of Swords, success, victory, justice, fortitude, strength. It says you can get through almost anything. So Pisces, I feel like this is just saying, again, that you need to stay focused on one thing at a time, and you'll be successful. And that's all you need to do. So Pisces looks amazing. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now, and we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. And these are going to be financial pickup cards for the end of the year as well. So 1, 2, and 3 here, people. Let's see what we got for everybody. All right, 1, 2, and 3, everybody. And let's see what we have here for everybody. And two more shuffles, I believe. I think. So let me just see. Let's see here. All right. And all right, we're ready. 1, 2, and 3. All right, for everyone who picked card number 1, you have the Six of Wands and the King of Swords. This could be good news coming in from a boss or a mentor. So financially, this could say that some of you are getting a new job, or you're making more money through like a boss or a mentor. That would be amazing. This could also just say that you have been through a lot of difficulties and challenges financially, and it's like you're trying new things now. And so these two cards kind of say that trying new things could lead to more success, or will bring more success in for you. For others, I feel like this could just be like good news coming in for you. So I feel like there could just be like more good news coming in with these two cards, like in work or business or finance, or pretty much anywhere like that. So I feel like this is like good news coming in about your money. Finally, if you pick card number 2, you have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands. This says that there is going to be a new financial beginning for you. Ace of Wands says move towards your desires, move towards something that you want to do. Six of Swords is a card of, again, moving away from, moving on to calmer shores, moving away from choppy waters, basically. So I feel like if you pick card number 2, this is just financial improvements. This is a card of abundance as well, the Ace of Wands. So I love this. This is really good for you, card number 2. And if you pick card number 3, you have the Page of Swords and the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is, again, I kind of get like that emotional stability type of message here. So I feel like some of you, it's like saying that you're just being you're more emotionally stable, and you're probably making better decisions. So that could be very good for money, of course. For others, I feel like this is saying do your research for some reason. I would say if you're making any financial changes, investing your money, thinking about getting a job somewhere, thinking about starting a business, this just says your research will pay off is kind of what's popping into my head. So I feel like card number 3, whatever it is you're doing, doesn't matter. I feel like you just need to do your research with these two cards. But that's that. So thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer some questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So let's see what we have for super chats. Lanny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say actions Capricorn David will take towards me. Temperance, I would be patient. 8 of Pentacles, I feel like it'll be slow and steady, like a Capricorn. I feel like he'll be a little bit cautious, but I actually think this is pretty good for you, Lanny. So I would just say kind of like don't rush it, go with the flow, be patient. 8 of Pentacles says he will put the work in, but it might just take like a little bit of time. So I would just take your time, is what I'd say to you. Maurice, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what's up for me in the next 3 weeks? 9 of Cups, fulfillment. Maurice, happiness, wishes. 9 of Cups is a card of wishes and getting something you wish for. The world, completing or ending some sort of cycle, Maurice. So I feel like there are like major improvements and good things. I love this, Maurice. This is very positive for you. 9 of Pentacles, yeah, financial independence. So I feel like there's like a lot of good stuff coming in for you, Maurice. This is amazing. Really good. 2 9s. It looks really good. Anne is right. And thank you. My mouth is so dry right now. So let's water it up. Good idea, Anne. Purple Magnol, hello. Thank you again for being here. You say, does Dave want to be with me? Eight of Swords, I would say don't. I would say no. Eight of Swords, death. This would be like needing to move on from something. So I would say no, really, is what I'd say here. And Purple Magnol, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Shanzi, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, can you tell me what's next in love and work? In love, you have the Sun. I feel like this is you getting as much attention as you possibly can. The Sun, to me, is like a card of dating because it's just a card of attention and needing to get attention to find love. But I feel like it's definitely love. It could be love coming in for you here. So it's a card of happiness, celebration, good things coming in. So definitely love. Could be a Leo. I do get Leo popping into my head for you. And Shanzi, again, for work, you have the Two of Swords. I feel like you need to make a choice here in work. This could represent like needing to like pick a new path, basically needing to do something new for work with that Two of Swords. So that's what I would say to you there. Tamara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, can you pull a card for me? Yeah, Tamara, yes. Tamara, thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. You have the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you were heartbroken by something in the past. It doesn't have to be love. I actually don't think it is love. I feel like it's like some other challenge or difficulty that you've been going through here with the Three of Swords. Six of Pentacles just says you are like working your way out of some past difficulties, Tamara. So I feel like you have just been working your way past difficulties, basically. Page of Wands, I like this, actually, for you. Ten of Swords, I feel like you could be already moved past any challenges or difficulties that you've been going through, but I feel like you just need to like move past them, basically, with this Ten of Swords. Queen of Cups, change in direction. Empress, it's like you're getting out of winter. I always say, to me, Empress is the card of going from winter to spring. It's like you're coming out of the cold. You're coming out of the winter, basically, and entering into the spring, entering into abundance, happiness, healing, health, good things. So, Tamara, I like that, actually, a lot. Now or never, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, love reading. You have the Queen of Pentacles, so I feel like this could be you. And the Tower, I feel like you need to get out of your head here. Eight of Wands, I feel like you need to get out and socialize. Eight of Wands to me is a card of socializing, but it's also a card of communication. This could be like surprise communication coming in for you in love, but now or never, I would definitely get out there and date with these two cards. So that's what I'd say there. Yeah, Five of Swords, too much of an independent energy here, so I would open up to love, is what I would say to you. Purple Magnol, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I do a dance? I've been dancing all night. So, no. Maybe I can. Christelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love card for the rest of the month. You have the Queen of Wands. Very attractive at this time, Christelle. So, I would get out there and try to meet new people. Two of Wands. You are in control over your love life. This is a card of taking the lead. And needing to take the lead to be successful in your love life. So, that's what I would do if I were you. I would get out there, for sure. Yeah, I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck. So, unstuck yourself. Jules Declare, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does he feel about me? Hierophant wants to marry you? Four of Cups. This is a card of marriage, but the Four of Cups is a card of apathy. So it's like maybe he wants to marry you, but he's not showing it, right? Or maybe he wants to marry you, but he's not, making any moves towards you. So you might be saying, how is that possible? Well, I don't know. People are weird, right? That's what I'd say here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. He's being too slow, too cautious. So I feel like there are very good feelings here. But it's like maybe with that Four of Cups. Four of Cups is a card of apathy. It's like a card of ignoring offers or not putting in the work, basically. So not offering the cup, if that makes sense. So that's what I feel for you. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get the apartment I saw today? King of Wands, if you want it. I would say Ace of Pentacles, yes. So, yes. Rose also asked for a collective card. For everyone here in the collective, we have the Magician and the Lovers. Amazing. I feel like if you want love, by the way, for everyone here in the collective, all you have to do is attract it into your life. You just have to focus on it. You'll get it. I feel like everybody here needs to move towards new love as well. I've been saying it all year. A terrible year to go back to exes, right? So I feel like everybody needs to focus on new love. I feel like for others that this could be you getting something else you want. To me, the Magician is a new beginning. Lovers is a new path. So I feel like there are like new paths opening up to everybody here. So love it. Ollie, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Will we get a permanent place by 2020? Yes, definitely, for sure. Four Wands, card of celebration, happiness, good things coming in for you. So yes, definitely card of commitment as well is what I'd say here. So I would say yes, for sure, definitely. Blue Star, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can you pull a card for a truce between Jesse and I? High Priestess, no action. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like things will go well here. High Priestess is no action. It's like no movement towards what you want. But Knight of Pentacles, so this is like slow, right? But Knight of Pentacles is also slow, but it is a card of forward movement. So I would say yes. I feel like there will be a truce here. Ollie, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it, and appreciate the kind words as well. Jacqueline, thank you again for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. You say, what do the cards say about my financial plan? 3 of Cups here, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is good. 3 of Cups is celebration, right? So it could be a celebration. 2 of Pentacles is a card that just says, like, the amount of work you put into a plan is what you're going to get out. So put as much work as you possibly can. But 10 of Wands, this will release burdens, so make things easier. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Looks very, very good for you. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles as well, Jacqueline. So no doubt about it. Nancy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does my Scorpio feel about me? And will there be a reconciliation soon? You have the Knight of Swords here, the 5 of Cups. I would say no. 5 of Cups is a card of regrets and sadness and kind of like crying over spilt milk. So that's what I would say here. So I would say I do not think that there will be a reconciliation because this could be just like, sadness, basically. Yeah, I feel like you want there to be a reconciliation here. But yeah, I feel like there's like the Knight of Swords is like a card of kind of like someone who is a smooth talker as well. So I would be very careful in this situation, Nancy. 6 of Cups, a lot of readers read this card as a card of someone coming back from the past, right, Nancy? But to me, it basically says that they're to me, it's a card of like false hope. And to me, when readers say that, it's like they're giving false hope because to me, it's not a card of anybody coming back from the past. It's just a card of thinking about the past. It doesn't mean they're coming back. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles says there needs to be teamwork, but you have the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like it's time to let go of this, is what I would say to you here. Yeah, I feel like there's new love coming in for you. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for Tammy. Tammy, you have the Moon in the Knight of Cups. Tammy, I feel like you can have whatever you want here, but the Moon says get out of your head. Knight of Cups, both these cards are cards of your dreams. It says you need to like ground your dreams here in reality. You need to like make something happen in your life, basically. So that's what I would do if I were you. Kelly, sorry I missed your super chat. You say, I never put my second question in last night, just donated. Anyhow, will I stay in my current position, new job? Seems I'm being tested and I would say yes, you have the Fool, taking a leap of faith. Wheel of Fortune, things will turn around for you here, Kelly, as far as your job is concerned. And for love, you have the 7 of Wands. I feel like you need to open up more in love like everybody else. To me, this is too much of an independent, closed-off energy. It says you need to open up to love because that's how love will come into your life. So I feel like you need to be more open in love is what I'd say to you. Veronica, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. You say here, I need some good news. A card, please. You have the Knight of Wands. Could be love coming in for you. I feel like you need to get out of your head. Nine of Swords says that your situation is temporary. It says whatever it is you're going through is just a temporary situation. So it's like time to let it go, basically. So I feel like you need to like let go of past situations. And this could be like new love coming in for you, Veronica. So I like it a lot for sure. Alright. Enzo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, friend Ben with health condition fell while on vacation and ended up in hospital looking to have medical procedures. How's this looking? Again, do not take this as medical advice here, Enzo, but I'd say things look pretty well for you here. For him, King of Pentacles, stability, permanence, health, good things coming in. Emperor says have a plan, but yeah, the Star, health, Star can represent renewal, so that's what I'd say here. So, Enzo, yeah, I feel like things look good here for your friend, so I feel like things will be better. And a card for you, Enzo, you have the Devil, let go of the past, but 7 of Pentacles, I feel like this is saying let go of bad habits as well, if you have any. We all do, right, Enzo? But the 7 of Pentacles is like a card of growth. I feel like this is a change in direction for you financially as well. So it could be like financial improvements, raises, promotions at work. It could be anything, but mostly I feel like it's just a change in direction in the way you make money or the way that you deal with money. So I feel like that will be very good for you. Ollie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will me and my brother ever reconcile? I would say yes if you want to. The Justice card says, just if you put energy into the situation, yeah, you are in control of this. The Chariot. Two really good cards that both say yes, but the Chariot says you have to put the work in. And the Justice card says you have to put the work in. So it just says if you put the work in, then yes, you will probably reconcile. Things will probably be a lot better for you here. So I would say yes, for sure. No doubt about it. So that's that. Gerard, hello. Thank you for being here. Enzo, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Enzo is paying it forward. Let me see if I can find someone. If I have not answered your question, pop them in down below. I will stick around for a few more minutes here and answer a few questions. So definitely pop your questions in down below. But and I still have to pay it forward, so whoever gets their question in first gets it paid forward too, and gets a more in-depth answer. Max 2019, thank you for the super chat. Max 2019, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it for sure. And Max, thank you for the super chat. Max, you say card for November, please. You have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a card of being swept off your feet. This could be in love, but it could also be in anything else that you need. So the Knight of Cups is like you getting something that you want or something you need in life, some sort of positive surprise. So I love that. Ace of Swords, victory, justice, happiness. So I feel like there's like a lot of good stuff coming in for you. Nikki, we are going to pay it forward to you. So Nikki, and thank you to Enzo for paying it forward. Nikki, you have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. This could be love coming in for you, Nikki, if you're looking for it. Could be an earth sign person coming in for you. I feel like you have to open up to it. This could also be your finances stabilizing. So I feel like you will be kind of like stabilizing your finances here with these two cards. So that's what I'd say to you. I like it. Liana, hello. Water, yeah, please. I need it. You say here, am I following the right career path? I would say, I don't know. I feel like there's something more for you. You say, I feel like I keep getting knocked down. Where and when would I find the right role for me? I don't know, I feel like there's some sort of change. Could be at a distance. Could be like through a move here, Liana, is what I'm getting. The Tower is like you keep getting knocked back down. You keep having to rebuild yourself, right? The World card is a card of completion and possibly needing to move or travel. But it could also just represent some other type of change you need to make to get something that you actually want. So I feel like there's something else that you want here with this card. Yeah, I feel like you need to let go of your fears, Liana. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I definitely feel like there's, this is my card of material success on the horizon, but I feel like you need to like look for something else is what I would say to you. So that's that. Max 2019, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Haley, I would say yes. I feel like things are going to go well. Chariot, victory coming in for you. So I feel like you are fine here, Haley. The Moody Tarot, thank you for the super chat. You have the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. The Hierophant is like needing to think outside the box with your finances, needing to come up with like new ways of doing things financially. It could say there are like a lot of other ways of doing things. Seven of Wands opening up to those new ways. Seven of Wands, though, I feel like it's pretty good for you. I feel like it's saying that things are, like, your finances are kind of being protected, if that makes sense, for, like, the next several months. So, I definitely like that. Queen of Pentacles, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Queen of Pentacles, you have the Empress here and the Six of Pentacles. So, abundance coming in for you, obviously, through the work that you're doing. So, Six of Pentacles to me is, like, sometimes I feel like the cards are just being very simple, if that makes sense. And that's how I feel for you with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like it's just saying you are doing something work-wise, or you're putting work into things, like maybe you're looking for love. And I feel like the Empress is saying that whatever you're putting work into is going to lead to very abundant results. So keep putting that work in. Yeah, I love it. King of Wands. King of Wands does say focus. I like the King of Wands. It's card being very bold, assertive, kind of going after what you want. But to me, the King of Wands can also be a card of distraction. So I just say focus. But overall, I feel like the rest of this month looks really good. King of Cups, yeah, much more happiness coming in for you. I love it. So that looks good. Carrie Kennedy, congratulations. And I would say yes to answer your question. Maya, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love and romance. You have the Two of Swords, needing to make a choice. Page of Pentacles, new person. Is what I would say to you. I feel like the choice for you is to pick the new person right here. Page of Pentacles to me is someone brand spanking new coming into your life. Could be an earth sign, could be any sign. Because the Page of Pentacles is probably just someone new in love coming in for you. So I feel like there's someone new coming in for you. Yeah, Six of Swords, moving on. I feel like you're moving on to calmer shores. Things are improving. So Maya, I love it. That looks really good. So thank you, Maya. Marky Marks Tarot, thank you, Mark. Really appreciate it. You say you got the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles tonight. Mark, you have the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. So very similar. There you go. Thank you, Mark. Enzo, thank you, Enzo. Really appreciate it. Collective for the weekend. Everybody thank Enzo again tonight because we're doing a collective for the weekend because of him. So let's do a collective. For the collective, we have the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups. I feel like there could be love coming in for everybody. I feel like it's available to anybody who wants it here in the collective. The Four of Cups says you have to accept the offer, right? It's like he's just sitting there not accepting offers. So it's saying if you want love, accept the offer, obviously. If you don't want love, then don't. But I'm just saying if you want love, accept it. For others, I feel like you could already be in a relationship with these two cards. The Four of Cups is saying, like, I feel like you're not paying enough attention to the relationship, or there needs to be, like, more. I always get this for Aquarius for whatever reason. So if you're an Aquarius and you're watching this, I feel like you need to like put more into a relationship. It's probably true for everybody, but there's a lot of independent energy. So again, if you want something to work out, I feel like there needs to be more of a commitment, but overall, you know, not bad. Next for the collective, we have the High Priestess and the Justice card. I feel like a lot of you need to take action on things that you want here with these two cards. High Priestess, no action, needing to take action, and the Justice card needing to put more energy into things that you want. So I feel like everybody here needs to put more energy into things that they want in life, and they will get them, plain and simple, with these two cards. Justice to me says that there's going to be more balance coming in over this weekend for a lot of you as well. And finally, for everyone here, you have the Star and the Eight of Wands. Look at this, moving very quickly towards a wish or success or happiness. So I feel like a lot of you, everybody here, is moving towards like happiness, success, and good things. So I love this a lot. This is very good. And I feel like for a lot of you, there's also like hope. I feel like there could be new hope coming in for you. For some of you, I feel like you could be deciding to move or travel with these two cards towards like a wish or something that you wish for. It could be the other way around as well. Like a wish could be coming towards you basically with these two cards. But yeah, this looks amazing. So that's amazing, collective. So thank you again to Enzo. Thank you to everybody who's here. I really appreciate it. I am going to cut this off here and call it a night. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if y'all want to catch me live, I'm going to be doing the daily for the 20th and the 21st tomorrow. So make sure to come back. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.